fun.
And so I said, girl, you think mayonnaise is spicy. So why would you I try to eat ketchup? Oh, we're on. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our first episode of Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk. What am I doing? Get it right, Jay.
Where are we?
I don't know.
What's happening?
Welcome to our first episode of Cyberqueer 3120. I am JB. I will be your dungeon daddy for this evening. Why not we just jump right into it with introducing all of our people. First up, he is the owner and operator of So Many Games. He's the reason we're all here today. He's rocking that blue dabba dee dabba da boo da dee dabba da. Give it up for Maddie.
Hi. Well, thank you, Jason. I don't know how to react to that. But
You're good. Yeah, you're feeling all right.
I'm here for it. But yeah, hey, welcome folks. I'm Maddie, aka So Maddie Games. I use he, him pronouns, and I am the dumbass whose name is on the channel. But is lucky enough to have amazing friends who come play games here and stuff. So tonight I'm in a blue wig. Yay! You know I love a wig. And I got this one from Stephanie.
Indeed.
Oh,
And you're killing it.
Speaking of our cosplay queen,
Hardly.
I mean, look at her.
The person who can turn just an idea into a masterpiece. Give it up for Stephanie.
Stop. Look, I'm only cosplaying from the shoulders up, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't really count.
At least you're wearing pants.
I am. They have stitch all over them, but I am wearing pants. Hi everybody, I'm Stephanie. I'm Teen Tales Everywhere, and yes, I am here, and I am excited, and I will be playing. Are we doing characters? Yeah, we're doing.
No, I was gonna wait
to do that.
Okay.
I think we should do them. I think it should come out.
That's why I stopped, because Maddie didn't do it, and I was like, wait a second.
Maddie's playing himself.
Maddie's playing himself.
Yeah.
Maddie was too caught up rocking that blue wig to introduce his character, so that's fine.
Let it be a surprise.
I'll wait then. Yeah, I'm playing a character.
At least the names and the class and the race are already on the screen, so
Right.
Yeah. So there's some ideas.
So as long as the viewers can read, then they've already got a little insight.
All right.
Fair.
Next of our three new students. Hello, you new students.
Hello, Daddy. Oh,
Hi.
no.
We are gonna
Hey,
start.
Daddy.
I can't call another teacher daddy. They're going to kick me out of school.
And you're not getting that from me.
We're gonna talk to the first of our new class today. So Many class, Dougie.
Hey.
Tell them about yourself, just a little bit, just a smidgen.
Well, my name is Doug, or Dougie, or Douglas if you're mad at me. And
Good to know.
Yeah. I'm a stand-up comedian. I have a new podcast coming soon. I do things with my mouth. That's bad.
That's super appropriate for this channel.
Oh, so good.
Totally appropriate for this channel.
Actually,
Yeah.
That's pretty on brand.
Sometimes it's words and jokes, and I guess sometimes other things.
Yeah,
good. I did good. Good job, everybody. Good job.
Yeah.
And next up, we have Tig.
Well, hello there. I'm Tahir Ndreo. I am a longtime D&D player, first time on Twitch. God help me.
Time listener, first time caller.
Yeah, I am just really excited to play and enjoy this game, and really appreciate Maddie and Jason for including me. So I'm really excited, ready to get started.
We're so glad.
I won't show you how excited. It's fine.
Save that for later.
Yeah, that's for the After
Yeah.
Dark show.
Not on Twitch.
After Dark.
Right.
And finally, we have a new fresh face on the scene. We have Tyler.
Hello, everyone. I am Tyler, also known as Diatomic Anemone on Twitch. This is technically kind of like my first D&D campaign. I have lots of friends that play D&D. Figured that it'd be really fun to try it out. So I'm here. Go easy on me, guys. I'm
We're
sort of
popping a
virgin.
cherry. We're popping a cherry.
So I always, whenever I hear his screen name, and this is just a side note, I always say it something different, like diabetic anemone. Things
No,
like that.
Diabetic enema.
As soon as he said that, I was like, I'm going to mispronounce that sometime in my life.
Diatromic anemone. Just whatever comes to mind is what comes out. Well, guys, this is a brand new game here. We are taking the D&D rules and throwing it in the pot, and then we're putting some cyberpunk inside of it. And then for some seasoning, we're going to sprinkle some queerness all over that mug. It's bake it in the oven and present you this new thing. And so we're going to get started right now. And this is where we roll the intro, but we already did that. So
Well, we don't have an intro yet, so
we'll get there.
Yeah.
World.
I still owe you voiceovers. So it is often said that those who do not learn from the past are doomed to repeat it. No better example of this can be seen of the rise of the continent of Plumeria, a land long ago known by a different name that has been lost to history. This is a land now choked with pollution, ruled by greed, and always and forever on the threat of war. The normal democratic processes have been replaced by a corporatocracy of 5 global conglomerates. We have Kingdom City in the southeast, Renaissance in the Midwest, Titan in the northeast, Goodwin in the northwest, and Lone Star in the south central. These companies are in a cold war of attrition. The only thing keeping their uneasy peace is the threat of losing territory to another company. Each company's CEO is unknown, as no one has seen them in recent memory. But there is a board of directors that sits at the head of government, making sure the citizens or workers are in relative health and happiness and balance the needs of the populace with the needs of the business, sometimes to varying degrees of results. Long ago, the denizens of Plumeria abandoned their spoiled earth and took to the skies, building massive megacities that rise high into the clouds. Most people have not seen what is below what is called the 10th floor. And as they say, the higher you are, the deeper your pockets. There are many biomes to choose from frozen tundras to tropical vistas. But there is one particular place that we are going right now. In the Goodwin city of Valley View, known for celebrities and
Views of the valley.
It's the valley. Yes, it is the valley. We find a tube ship, a ship that connects the one city to many others. We find a lone dwarf.
Sorry, what? A
tube
tube
ship.
ship?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
It's like a ship, but it's a tube.
Bound for the kingdom city of
Powered by a hamster.
Bound for the kingdom city of New Orleans, where the first of our heroes takes in his surroundings. This ship is a large glass tube on rails that are with sides open to the air. As it zips past buildings at lightning speeds, in the center of the room sits a large glass table with a note on it. Sitting at one of the chairs is a dwarf named whatever Maddie's character's name is, because I can't remember right now.
Good.
Damerdale. Just call me Dam.
Well, Dam, around you see, like I said, There's a table with 5 chairs. Behind you, towards the sides, you see a set of 5 bunk beds. Currently, you are alone. And there is a humanoid construct that is sitting by the door that you entered in. And it's just quiet right now.
Okay. So there's bunk beds, right?
Right, yes, there is.
I'm gonna go take a call dibs on a floor bunk. Cause I'm a
All right, so
shorty.
you call dibs on that bunk,
Mhm.
and you sit there. You take a little bit of time. You kind of rest, get yourself together. It's been a relatively long journey for you as you come from Valley of You, and stop halfway through into Renaissance territory, where where it comes to a stop. The doors open, and in walks a construct of some kind. It is, you see, it's got antlers, and Thana walks in the door.
Oh, I called dibs.
Dibs.
Hey, yeah, on the bunk. But I'm imagining you may not need a bunk. I don't think you sleep, right?
I rest.
Aye. Okay. You might want to call a bunk. I think there's gonna be other bunk mates here.
Okay. I'm gonna go and just stand next to an empty bed and just point at it.
As you
Is it
point at
a
it,
bottom or a top?
The bottom. How many bunks are in this room?
there are 5, but there's a total of three
You need,
bunk beds in
you need
there.
middle bunks for the
concerned that-
first people.
Middle bunks. I'm concerned that my weight might affect the top bunk, so I'm just gonna stand and point at a random bottom bunk and just stand next to it, staring at damn.
Yeah, you don't want to be a grown person and be climbing up on a top bunk like that. It's gonna look ridiculous.
I'm Thana.
Oh, hey, I'm Dam. Damardel. Damardel Ilren.
Maddie, roll a perception check really quick.
Okay. Let's see. Perception. I'm gonna do the. Yeah, I'll do that. Why not? Yeah, no, it's an 8.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that you guys notice as the door closes and the tube starts to move, you don't feel any movement inside. It's like very smooth, feels like you're standing still, but you can see, now you're kind of going past mountains and
This isn't a
all kinds of
Boeing
things.
tube ship. That's what
No.
I'm hearing.
There's no, that's not. It's a very smooth tube ship. Soon it makes its way into the Titan area and picks up a small kitty cat.
Is it me?
Yes.
Mhm.
Sup?
How small?
How
I'm gonna say not that small. I think that if I were to classify my size, it would be medium. Like 5'5", 5'6" on a good day.
small compared to Tana.
Yeah. Thana's like almost 7 feet tall. That's not
I think
including
we're
the
all
antlers.
small compared to Thana.
Oh yeah.
So I I walk in and I see these two and I see a bunch of beds, right?
Yep.
That I'm like, oh, there's no private rooms anywhere. Is there a
Apparently
box?
not. A box?
Like just a large box would be fine. Like a furniture, like a furniture
if I
box, you
fit
know,
size
like a box that
6.
you get a couch in.
I don't know. I have never owned a new couch.
That's very sad.
Where
Go
do
to
you
new
live?
IKEA. They're
Where do
not that
you live?
expensive.
New
well,
IKEA.
they really are. They really are.
That's true. They're pretty expensive. Uh, I want the bunk closest to the corner.
Okay. So you go over to the bunk
Yeah,
closest to the
it's
corner.
probably really important that we pick out our bunks. So,
So you go over to the bunk closest to the corner.
mhm.
And then you guys are there for a while. Like now it looks like you guys are settled in. You see that it starts to get dark outside. You guys are continuing to have like small talk and kind of getting to know each other a little bit. Um, you
Uh,
You guys
see,
like food?
is there
you
food?
see, yes, the automaton gets up and goes over to a little station and presses some buttons, and it's making a weird whistling noise. Like it's trying to whistle, but it
Mhm.
doesn't. And then it comes over and it puts down 5 plates of food.
I bat mine off the table.
I'll take 2 of the plates.
Excuse me, there are
Oh.
other guests en route.
Oh,
Oh, where are they now? Seems
Where
like
are
you
they
served
now?
the food a little early, Mr. Robot.
oh.
I don't want to assume your gender, robot.
That's kind of yeah. No, we had no. I mean, I guess that there might be more people showing up with there being other bunks, but if food was served and they're not here, and I figured, they wouldn't mind.
I feel like yeah, they probably ate already.
I would hope so. It's pretty late.
Look at the time.
We will be arriving at their station shortly.
Look at it.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
I don't think
Is
Thana
there-
eats.
Is there? Oh, Thana, can I have your plate?
I would like to confer with the small robot. Is this certified for human consumption?
It is certified for human consumption.
Biological, I should say. Biological consumption.
It is certified for human consumption,
Oh,
courtesy of
no, it
the
did not.
Renaissance Corporation.
I'd like to grab both of I'd like to grab the Dameral's plate and have mine still, but I want to inspect it and make sure that it does actually look like good food and not scary poisonous food like I had just been subjected to before I came here.
Okay, roll an investigation check.
I picked some up with my paws that I batted onto the ground and just hold it by you. Check, please.
Crashed on me, which is great.
Wait,
What was the check?
Investigation.
Investigation.
Why are you taking my food?
19.
Okay, so the food is edible. It doesn't look great. It's got some like real like withered looking carrots and some like super lumpy gruel like mashed potatoes and a piece of like unidentified meat, question mark.
Just like Mom used to make.
Yeah,
Does
mystery
the
meat.
food come out of like is it like a computer replicator, or is he at like a little kitchen
He's at like a little
area?
kitchen area thing.
Perfect. Okay. I'm gonna go over there and I'd like to start cooking for everyone
Okay.
that's
Ma-
actually edible food.
Ma'am, we are here to serve you.
That is up for debate.
Well, she said you did a pretty shit job at it. She told me that earlier.
Oh,
I did not say that, but it has definitely left something to be desired.
well, if you
See?
need anything else, please say.
I'm sure we won't.
Alexa.
Thank you.
Not that.
You can go now. There's only room for one artificial intelligence in
Yeah,
this
back
room.
off. I got you, Santa. I got you. I don't know you, but I already like you.
Just say, Alexa, please shut down.
Alexa,
Forever.
please shut down.
She's not going to understand your accent. Hold on. Alexa, please shut down.
There are too many people telling me to do too many things. I don't know how to handle this.
Man, you know, we're not telling you to shut down, so shut the fuck down.
Yeah.
Shuts down. Just kind of curls into a ball in the corner. The room, the doors open up, and you see two people coming in, and Zanros and Wyatt, you can introduce yourselves.
See, I'm telling you what we needed to do. Excuse me.
Oh, hey, you guys get the top bunks.
I'm sorry.
When they enter, I just go over to my bed.
I'm going to look over at Wyatt and be very confused. Well, it is a pleasure to meet all of you here, and Happy looks over at the table and happy that we ate before we got on here. The food is as I expected.
That's what I said. That's what I said that they were going to do.
Right? We're
I'm
told the damn machine.
It's like 8:30.
Hi, everyone. I'm Wyatt.
Oh my god. You're so
Oh,
cute.
I apologize. I am Zanros Panvillaire. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. If you wouldn't mind introducing yourselves.
Oh, I'm damn.
Anna, and I'm working on new food.
Oh yeah.
Everyone make
Squishy ones.
Everyone make an perception check. Zanros, sorry, not Zanros. What? Martin, you
Me.
make 2.
Perception checks?
Yep.
18.
Oh, not you already. You already failed it.
23.
Okay.
I
fine.
didn't load. Hold
My
on.
first one is an 18,
Okay.
and my second was a critical fail.
Okay. So
There it is.
Santa, you recognize Zanros from a very prominent family.
Oh.
13.
What specifically the family? What's the family known for?
They are one of the families of one of the head fishing corporations in Kingdom City. They're pretty well known in business circles.
I'm gonna bring it up because Dana doesn't really care.
Dougie, what did you get?
On my first one, I got an 18, and on my second one, I crit failed.
Okay. Dougie, you recognize Zanros as well.
Sure. I do not choose to say anything about that at this time.
Okay.
I'm actually, once they walked in, I started being a little chilly. I was very warm before then. I was friendly and opening stuff.
Okay.
I rolled a 20.
You rolled a 20. You have heard stories about Thana.
I'm so glad that my Zoom decided to freeze momentarily because I didn't know what the roll was for. Oh, that's me. Yes.
You have heard stories about Thana. Or let me rephrase that. You have heard stories about someone who looks like Thana. Stories from one of the skirmishes in the war, kind of passed on to folktale and legend, that this is a very capable character. very capable person. We'll leave it at that. As the last one comes in and you guys are all sitting around, you hear time to New Orleans. 2 hours. You guys have been on this thing for like in this tube for like 8 hours.
It's always the last 2
I am
hours that are
going
the
to
worst, you
go
know.
and approach my bed and hop up into an upper bunk and just kick my feet up, ready for the leisurely ride.
Okay. Does anybody go and take a look at the note that's on the table?
Oh yeah,
There's
is
a
there
note on the
stuff
table?
to read? I'll check it out.
On the table is a note, and the note says it's handwritten. And Maddie, you would recognize. I'm going to call you by your character name and quit playing around.
Yeah.
Demerdale, you will recognize from the note that you were given by the person who recruited you. It's the same handwriting.
Oh, okay.
And it's a small note. It's handwritten. It just says, "What is last shall be first. You will know when to use this. I hope."
It's the little bit of confidence there at the end that really ties it together.
I'll look up from where I'm laying down. And what do we have over there on the table? Damerdale, was it?
Oh, the bloke who the bloke who recruited me for this, whatever we're doing, wrote a note here. What is now? If I get this correct, what is last will be first.
Yes.
And what was the other part?
You will know when to use this.
I hope.
I hope. I hope is in like parentheses.
Yeah. I will repeat that.
We all know that we've been recruited, right? We're not just. We're just random people on a train. Okay,
I think that Martin at least assumes that everybody is here for a similar reason. But nothing's been said.
I know I've been recruited because it sold me on this whole thing about this whole political blah 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 and yada yada yada. So I mean I've been so.
I'll just ask, as like is everybody here for the same, or did you guys get recruited by some shadowy figure to go to New Orleans? In an upend your life kind of way? Is that why you're all here?
Shadowy,
ours was a polite meeting in a back room of a seedy little bar, so sounds similar.
Got a lot of meetings that way.
What was that, Thana? Did you say no?
No.
Oh, why are you here?
My creator told me to come.
Like God?
Interesting.
Doris and Cleophas.
Your God's name is Doris?
No, my
Cleophas?
Yeah.
Cleophas sounds pretty God-ish.
No, my
Look, it's an ever increasing pantheon. I can't keep up.
Oh, they be a recreator, your parents in a sense.
The builder of your construct.
Oh, your creator.
Flesh parents.
Yes. Does your creator have ties to any like shadowy organization, likes to wear black robes and cowls and whatnot?
What? Black robes?
Our gentleman that recruited us did not have a black robe or a cowl.
Yeah,
it was not shadowy.
Me either. No, mine did. Yeah, mine did. Yeah. This just did. Yeah, mine. Mine definitely did.
We have robots poisoning our crops.
What type of robots were these? Who manufactured them?
Were they like Malexa?
Don't say that.
She's gonna boot back up.
Last thing we need
How
are.
may I assist you?
Alexa, shut down.
Alexa, shut
Hi,
up.
Alexa. I'm Wyatt.
Hi,
No,
Wyatt.
Wyatt?
Recognizing
Wyatt.
voice patterns now.
Wyatt, we have discussed this before. Sometimes it is best not to discuss things with these constructs.
Well, okay, hold on.
Alexa, shut
Not all
down.
constructs.
No,
Right, Dan?
Wyatt.
Some constructs.
Wyatt,
Constructs are people
would
too.
you like a massage?
Sure, I'll take a massage.
Oh, wait, hold on. I want to get in line for these massages.
What the Malexa comes over, and it's like you see, like as he's doing it, the hands turn into these knobs, and he's like, and start like relaxing. Music starts playing. You start getting the smell of lavender.
Well,
It's
let's
like-
give them a moment. Oh boy. What else does this
See,
Alexa do?
Zanrose, I told you that robots aren't bad.
I never said they were bad. I just
So
know that sometimes they can hear things that they shouldn't.
Hmm. So Zanros, you
Yes,
how
people.
Zanros, how let me ask you, how did you end up here?
Well, I had a investigation that I was undertaking, looking for some arsonist of some type. And after working through that, I went and visited my friend Wyatt. And upon visiting our home bar, we were politely introduced to a few people in the back room of the bar. They spoke to us about mission, and we found ourselves here, always looking for an adventure.
So you were investigating something.
So I'm going to interrupt the conversation and say, is there a button on Alexa that will turn
Alexa,
off
happy
voice
ending.
command? Is there a way to disable the
Alexa,
built-in
make him nut.
microphone?
They have Alexa looks over and says, and they lived long. They lived happily ever after. So you know what we didn't do, guys? And it's my
What?
fault because I didn't think about it. You guys never described yourself. What you look like.
Oh,
Oh,
do you want to do like what people are seeing when they look at us, or
Yes.
okay, I can go first. You see a humanoid cat person, black fur, wearing I don't know, people clothes. Yeah, I also have a pretty cool cat stash. Cat mustache. That's important. Yeah, that's good. Yeah. Cat person.
Okay. Dimmerdahl, how about you?
I look like this, except I'm 4'2" and stocky.
Like muscly, stocky, or like
Well, yes. I am quite strong.
I like that.
Why it's like that's my type.
And essentially have a large book on my hip.
Is it a tumor?
And oh no, it's a spell book.
Oh, okay.
I love it. I love this game so much.
And I think what else? Oh yeah. And the other side of my hip, I carry a flail.
Okay.
Aye.
A flail.
Oh yeah.
Way
I'm
to
a
keep it
dwarf.
spicy.
You know, I was raised to learn how to wield this thing. You know. So.
Subscribe to his OnlyFans.
Anywho, yeah, that's about it.
Thana.
I was not munching into the mic. Yes. Thana is a 7-foot tall, Warforged cyborg-ish. She's made out of Purple Heart wood, and she's armored in like an opalescent looking armor that's kind of patchwork. Her left leg and arm don't match the rest of her body. Like they're just like spare parts that were kind of attached to her because she, is kind of pieced together a little bit. Yeah, she's got big ol' antlers coming off. They're like branches, antlers coming off of her head like a tree. They're covered in like flowers, and she's got like a little bird's nest up there, just in case. She's in some naturey, raggy kind of clothes, and she's got a little staff.
And one of the things that you guys would all know because you've lived in this world is you've never seen an automaton that looks like her.
I'm special.
She is special.
I could definitely say that. I've never seen an automaton that looks like you before.
Xanros, how about you?
When you look at Xanros, you are going to see a 6-foot tall human male. He has kind of a blondish red hair, kind of a auburn. Palish skin. He has a long trench coat on over some worn leather, a worn leather trench coat with 2 daggers in holsters on each side of his hip, and what appears to be a sling over his shoulder with a book on the back of it. He is got a genuinely good-looking smile and seems very well put together, despite a little bit of disheveledness in his clothing.
And finally, Wyatt.
All right. So when you look at Wyatt, I am a little shorter than Zanny down there, and I have auburn red hair, clean shaven, not like this, and piercing blue eyes, like electric blue eyes. And I have an electric guitar.
Hell yeah.
Word.
Sweet. All right.
Musician. Hey.
As you guys are sitting there talking and kind of going through this, you hear now approaching New Orleans. And you see, as you look out, you see this giant fleur-de-lis that is like huge. It's a neon and rainbow and all of that. And as you approach it, it seems to open up, like a piece in the center just opens, and you guys arrive.
The greatest thing I've ever seen.
You ain't seen shit yet. As it opens, you guys go into the station, and it is pitch darkness. And that is where we're going to take our break.
Okay.
All right.
All right, guys.
Some
We're going
yogurt.
to take a quick break and grab some juices and berries. I don't know.
All the berries. And,
we like the berries.
We like berries.
And when we come back, we're going to see exactly what New Orleans has to offer the gang.
All right. And I can't wait to see how many times it says Old New Orleans. No.
Many times.
New Orleans. Because I have a fantastic sense of creativity.
Hey, no.
It's hard making a world, man.
All right, we'll be back. As I hate breaking character. We're gonna play our tabletop loop ad, and then we're going to break. So bye.
And then when she pulled it out, I was like, what are you going to do with that?
I don't know.
Oh, we're back.
I don't know.
Yep.
Hi, guys. Welcome back to the game. We're just going to jump right into it. So, when we left off, the gang all met each other, learned a couple of things about each other, how they got here. And as they pulled into the station, they came in pitch darkness. And as they go through this dark area, then you can kind of feel it moving, and then you come into the station. As you get to the station, you hear in speakers you, they think something that says, "Welcome to the Crescent City of New Orleans, a Kingdom Corp run community. If this is your first time in our city, please stop by our reception to receive your ID badge. And if you're a Magic user, please register at the local demo office. Failure to do so will result in criminal charges up to and including lobotomic surgery. Welcome home from the Kingdom Corp."
The what?
Did you say lobotomics?
Yeah, that sounds fun.
No,
It's less
that does not
entertaining than
sound
you'd
fun.
think.
I can assure you it's not.
Like a lobotomy?
So wait, where's this desk at?
I'd rather
Where's
have
this?
a lobotomy, but
Well,
you
the
know.
doors open, and you walk into this room that is all like you see pictures of the old New Orleans, and you see all of these like these purples and these greens, and it's like Mardi Gras exploded all over the place. In front of you, directly in front of you, you see a woman that is sitting at a desk. There's a round circle desk in front of her, and she is tapping on screens that you really can't see. So she's like tapping the air, and she's just like, "Oh."
I do that sometimes.
And she's like, "Oh, this is worrying to this is worrying to me." She, as you guys approach, she looks up and she says, "Can I help you?"
Can I help
Maybe?
you?
Oh, we need ID badges.
Yeah, we need those.
Oh, okay. Well, please state your business. What reason do you have to come to
we
New
were
Orleans?
we were kidnapped and put on a train.
Oh no, he's joking. He's an
Um,
entertainer.
I'm sure my fellow friends here just need to explore the city and enjoy a little bit. I'm going to actually pull out an ID badge and just hold it up. So I'm already prepared, and believe the rest of them will deal with their.
And we put down miscellaneous or other.
We'll just say pleasure. Everyone here is for a pleasurable evening in this fine city.
We are all whores.
Oh, well, you will definitely find a lot of those in our bourbon district. So if you need here for carnal pleasures, that's the best place to go. I don't go there because I am a child of destiny.
I'd rather have
don't do that.
go to the
What's your
bourbon
name?
district if possible, but okay.
Xanaros is gonna kind of look at it and be like, I'm gonna just stand over here while you all get yourselves sorted.
Hey, ma'am? Yeah, what's your name?
My name is Miss Carlotta.
Miss Carlotta, Destiny's Child.
And you can call me Miss Carlotta. You sure can.
Miss Carlotta, can I say your nails are beautiful?
Aren't they though? Listen, I get my nails done.
I love them. I love them. I can tell a lot of care was put in those. My name's Martin. ID badge, please.
Ooh, okay. So let me take a look here. And she, looks at it and she says, she goes to grab your ID badge. She says, before I get to that, she looks at it. Do you vouch for all these people?
Well, I believe I can definitely vouch for this gentleman here, and I point over at Wyatt. The rest of you all, they're with my company, yes.
Okay. She hands that over. She says, good, you don't have to fill these forms out in triplicate. Let me tell you something. I am so tired of having to tell people to fill these forms out in triplicate, and they come back to me with them filled out just once. It doesn't make sense. I said triplicate. Triplicate.
Ooh.
It's like people don't read.
Girl, that is the worst.
Miss
It is the
Carlotta, we will
worst.
do our best to make this a pleasant evening for you as well.
All right, well, let me go ahead and get your badges. If you guys would just stand right there so I can take a picture of you. All right, go ahead. You first. Blue hair. You. Come on over here so I can take a picture. And she goes over. She's like,
Yes.
I can't. Oh, I hate this thing. This is too much. And they gave us these new systems, and these new systems don't work.
Sometimes you gotta turn it off and then back on.
Okay, I can thank you. Let me try.
They call it a power cycle.
All right, let me see.
While Damadil is posing so perfectly, I'm going to just try to take in the insight and look around a little bit, see if there aren't any other people getting off the train.
There are. You do see people getting off the train, off of other train cars.
And anybody possibly observing those that are getting off the train.
Roll a perception check with disadvantage because there's a lot of people.
Oh, this is a busy place.
Yes.
Do you think that she'd hurry it up then?
I know you're not talking to me. I know you're not talking to me.
Martin, she is doing her best, and she is doing an amazing job. She is doing the work of destiny.
Oh, Calandria, please keep me
With
safe.
disadvantage, it's a 20.
Okay. You don't notice anyone paying attention to you, but what you do notice is that there are a lot of cameras. Like a lot of cameras.
I'm just gonna clock all of them and be aware that we are being watched.
And then she looks over and she says, all right, takes it. After it power cycles on, she's like, okay, that seems to work. She hits a button and you see this bright flash. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Everyone?
Okay.
Right, flash provided.
Or just
Who?
Just
just
Dimmerdahl.
Amber. Okay.
Oh.
Constitution saving throw is that's a natural 1.
Ooh.
So that's a 4.
So you get that full flash full on. It is you. There is stars and things. You are blinded. You are blinded by the light.
Demerdell, she's done.
What?
I grabbed Demerdell by the shoulder and gently guide him away.
Okay.
Just stand over here. It's okay. We're right here, buddy. We're right here. It's okay.
Damadil, if you will just blink your eyes a few times, it will go away. Just realize it can be a
Demerdell, let me
interesting experience.
Never mind.
What happened?
You got your picture taken, buddy.
Did I look good?
Yeah, oh my god, you were serving.
Fabulous.
Fantastic.
You slayed.
You were giving fashion.
Just a quick question for you. Are you a magic user?
He's not.
I don't know what magic is.
All right.
He's got the magic in his heart of love.
She hands you your badge and she says, okay, who's next?
I'll go next.
All right. And what is your name?
Martin.
Oh, Martin, we don't get very many people like you around here. That's normally the climate is just too warm. But,
well, the fur is fairly new, but I try to pull it off the best I can.
The fur is new?
No?
Oh, okay.
Wait, do you need to know that? Is that...
I just have never known someone to have new fur.
Well, it's only for about a few years now. It's a funny story. It probably don't have time to hear it now.
Yeah, we know. We really don't have time. If you notice, there's a line forming behind you, and Miss Carter ain't got time for all that. So
No, I get it.
Okay, go over there, stand by there, and get your, so I can take a picture.
Praise Destiny's Child.
Who?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
I'm just I'll stay here.
All right.
Yep.
And ready and poof. Just get the bright flash.
Mm-hmm.
Roll a Constitution saving throw.
20.
20.
Dirty 20.
Yay, dirty 20s. You
The best kind.
the flash comes out. You saw how Dimmerdahl handled it. You were a little bit prepared, so doesn't bother you.
I'm still gonna hold Dimmerdahl's hand till I can see the best again.
Okay, that's still a little weird, but not nearly as bad. All right.
I just like the comfort.
And are you a magic user?
No.
Okay. Enter your badge. Moves off. Next. We gotta keep this moving. Miss Carlotta ain't got.
I'll go next.
Hi. What's your name?
Hi, I'm Wyatt.
Okay. Exit in.
So peppy.
Well, how are you doing today, Mr. Wyatt?
I am fabulous. How are you?
Listen, Beyonce always got my back. I hear you.
Oh my god, those nails are gorgeous.
There you go.
Did the nails.
He says, you ready? Go over there, get ready for your picture.
All right.
And make a Constitution saving throw.
All right. What's going on? My screen just went black.
It's taking a.
That's a nat one.
Good God.
Is it a nat one?
No.
No, it hasn't. No, it's a natural 20.
Yep.
Listen, your
dirty 20.
brightness is a
Why
dirty
it's
20?
used to the bright
No,
lights.
it's a natural 20. It's 20 plus 1.
Oh.
I can look. I actually have it in front of me. I could just be looking.
Yeah, I was like, what does B mean?
Yep, that is a
that's
natural.
natural 20.
That is a natural 20.
It's not
is a
showing
crit.
up on mine. That's so weird.
That crit
So
is legit.
your beautiful exuberant personality shines through. It is just as bright as the flash. So not only do you not have any did not get blinded at all, your picture is like movie quality. It looks like a headshot. Yeah. And there's like rainbows that come off of it. It's like it looks good. It's like, ooh, who's that? Who's that? Like you posed for the camera, girl. Okay, who's next? Oh, sorry. Are you a magic user?
I don't know.
Can I try to signal to Wyatt just with a small head shake?
No.
Not according to the government.
The only magic that I use is with my voice.
And it's magical.
I was a lounge singer.
You were a lounge. You can sing?
Yes. Oh, I love singing. Yes.
Oh, I might have to invite you to my church one day. I swear. How you come on there and sing in the choir?
Yes, I'll be like, can you pay them bills? Can you pay them telephone bills?
Do you know the tenets of the child of destiny?
Of course, girl. I'm a follower.
You're a follower of the. Listen, the fact that you know the verses of the writings on the wall tells me everything. We gonna be friends. You want to come and see me, and
absolutely.
I'm gonna say that conversation caused her to miss that. Good job. Okay, who's next? What's the gang of y'all in here today? I swear.
I think Santa's the only one left.
I'll just step into place, and my eyes will, the light in the eyes will dim as I turn off my visual
It's happened to me over time too.
Because I've watched everybody get flashed with a light, and I'm like, nah.
Strike a pose, Santa.
Okay. So she goes in and you takes your picture. She comes back and
I just stand, frankly, just stand there staring.
Good pose.
I believe
10 out of 10.
I believe that she is finished, Dana.
Oh, my eyes light back up.
And are you a magic user?
No. Would I be already registered if I was a magic user elsewhere?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Then in that case, yes.
Okay. Please make sure.
Nothing suspicious here.
Well, if I'm already, because I wouldn't know if Doris and Cleophas wanted, like, actually had me registered or not.
Anna said, "You tell me. Am I a magic user?"
So if I'm already registered, then yes.
She goes like, okay. And then she clicks and she stops. She looks up at you.
I lean in really close and look at her.
Nah, it couldn't be. She keeps typing. She says, here you go.
Thank you.
All right. Well, just remember, what is first shall be last.
Wait a minute. Sorry.
Have fun at the Crescent City.
Okay.
Do you know any place where we can get some new beignets? It's like
new beignets?
It's like regular beignets, but in New Orleans.
Oh yeah, you can go on down to the Jimmy's Hot Hut over there. They've got beignets and they got new beignets, new jambalaya, new gumbo. Now I don't trust the new gumbo, girl, because they got some new stuff in it, and I don't appreciate it. We don't do all that.
Ever since shrimp died off, it's not been the same.
It's not been the same, you know.
Yeah.
It's so sad.
Losing Cafe de Mon was just heart wrenching.
There is no more chicory coffee.
No, what is chicory coffee?
I don't know. I read about it in a book. I can read.
Oh, that's so good. I'm so glad they teach the children. All right. Well, you guys enjoyed it. You guys enjoy your time here, and y'all have a wonderful day.
You too.
Thank you.
So we, I guess, move on. We just go. We're allowed to go.
Hearing her say that line, am I registering that as something? I'm sure my family has had some kind of business in this area before.
Who's on our secret
make more sense to me hearing that?
Make a insight check.
Spicy.
I mean, it was what was on the note.
JB, would I also be able?
That's a nat 20.
Go ahead. Okay. JB, may you be able to do what we're saying?
Well, never mind. I changed my mind.
Wyatt, what were you saying?
I was saying it was what was on the note.
Yeah.
Because you got a natural 20 insight check. Here's how we're going to do whispers. I'm going to send the whisper to the person that I am whispering.
In the chat?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Telepathically.
Where's my damn chat? Okay. Let's lose it. In the Zoom?
Yep.
Okay.
Come on and Zoom.
So she's just looking at you guys like.
Oh, bye.
Thank you.
Miss,
That was weird.
lady.
And as you guys walk off, there's a line forming and she's still looking at you guys.
Can I see if there's anything suspicious in the way she's looking at me? Like, is she about to call, I don't know, some guards over?
For my lack of memory and ADHD brain, what was on the note again?
The same thing she said.
Yeah, but
no,
it also said something else. What was it that? What was that?
That wasn't what it said.
First shall be last.
I hope.
She said she said what is first shall be last.
Yeah, but what was the other thing on the note?
What is last shall be first.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say the note line back to Miss Carlotta.
She looks up, she goes.
Just as we start to walk, I'm gonna pause for a moment and what is first is last, what is last shall be first.
Yes.
Guys, hold please 1 second. And she says to the line and she comes over to you guys and she says, follow me, please.
Oh.
And she leads you down this corridor, and you guys have seen so far, since all you've seen is this one room, and it's been like, it's super clean, it's shot and bright and all of those things. It looks like, it looks very touristy, like this is where we want you to be. She's going to take you down a corridor and into a room, and once you get into this area, it looks more run down, it looks older, looks like it hasn't had the same kind of care as other areas of other places that you guys have seen so far. And she's gonna go and she's gonna knock on the door, and you see just one of those like doors with the slit in the center. Just it slides open and says, "What?" All you guys see are these like bright orange eyes. And Carla says, "They're here." Shuts the thing. You hear doors unlocking, and the door opens, and you hear "You may enter, please."
Okay.
I do
Xanros
that.
will just stroll in.
Yeah, I'm right behind Xanros.
I knew I liked you, Carlotta.
You got to listen.
It's hard not to like Carlotta.
Yes, thank you.
And she says, "Thank y'all, babies. Y'all have a good one, and I hope I'll see y'all soon. See you at the meeting
Yes,
on
may
Saturday."
destiny be with you.
Child of destiny.
What was and I hope your body is bootylicious.
My body is bootylicious. Thank you so very much.
Good one, Dan.
I don't think you're ready for this jelly.
I can't do it. So standing in front of you is a red dragonborn woman, very buff. She is carrying a quarterstaff. She has this quarterstaff is made of like this like smooth metal. And she says, "Yes, welcome. Please come and sit." And there are 5 chairs sitting in front of you in like a semicircle. She like motions to the chairs, and she says, "Welcome, our newest recruits. I'd like to tell."
Oh, sorry.
I would like to tell you a little about the resistance. As you know, our fair country has seen its fair share of war and famine and greed, and we would like to put an end to that. And in order for us to put an end to that, we need to put an end to the companies that have their foots on our neck. Yes, I said foots and not feet. My bad.
We all caught it. We all noticed.
So
this isn't a revolution of the grammatically correct. It's all right.
I thought that was a message.
Oh, it is. Everything's. Hey, you write down everything weird that they say. Anything that sounds wrong, I want you just to write it down.
Xanros is gonna take in the room and try to figure out kind of where everything is.
Make a perception check.
Is it?
I would like to do the same, actually.
It's just this one person.
Okay.
Are you fine if I do the same?
Dirty 20.
Go ahead.
Okay. 19.
All right. It's similar, so I can just tell you both the same thing.
Mm-hmm.
One of the things that you notice is that like there is in this room, this is probably maybe a room the size of, I would say, like a small supermarket. And there's the 4 chairs. You see these bleachers on either side of the walls, and then there's a door on the other end, on the far end. One of the things that Zenros, you pick up is there are no cameras in this room. There doesn't look to be any kind of the same, like the high security that you saw outside is not here.
Does it seem to be a frequently used room? Like, is this a room that people obviously are in all the time? Or
it
does
look well used.
Okay.
It looks like this room is well used. It looks like this is a gathering place. And you would get the sense that it looks like it's probably been cleared out for your arrival.
Okay. I guess I'm gonna look to the lady and be like, what is your name?
My name is Sonia.
Sonia. I'm Martin, Sonia. I guess you probably know that.
Yes,
I don't know.
Martin. We know you very well. We know you, Thana. We know you, Bamerdal, Zanros, and Wyatt. You have come very recommended, actually.
I don't know you.
From whom?
Well, we've actually had some people who have been looking through in all of the various cities for people who are capable in their chosen fields. We know that Thana, for you example, you have a reputation, and we know all about your reputation. We won't necessarily get into the particulars of it at this point, but
I'm a farmer.
Yes, you are a farmer now.
I'm only a farmer.
Yes, you're only a farmer now.
Well, hey, we need some farmers in the revolution. You know what I mean? Like, hey, that
proved
corn's not going to
yourself
grow itself.
You proved yourself to be quite capable against those robot spiders.
Oh no, not spiders! Please no.
How did you see?
We know Doris and Cleophas. We know them very well.
I see.
They're part of our order.
What is it you want from us?
Well,
because also recruited is very a loose term, I would say.
Well, you were invited.
Abducted.
Therefore, that was our recruitment. And each of you went through a trial and passed your trial. And so we brought you here because there is, before we bring you into our order and explain exactly what we're doing, we do have one final test to see how you work together. Are you guys amenable to that?
Seeing as
sure.
how I vouched for all these people, I guess I am perfectly willing.
Well, I think the truth of it all is we took a tube ship to an entirely new city, and we are otherwise on our own. So yeah, I guess you kind of got us on this one.
I am casting mage armor.
Oh. Okay, well that is a good idea to cast that, because what I'm going to have you guys do is we have a shall we say a dorm for you that we would have for you to live in, so that you get your time, so that you get your, how we say, your feet here, establish a foothold here in New Orleans. And but the problem is it's kind of infested with a rodent problem, and so we would like for you to go in and take care of this problem for us. We have sent quite some other teams out, and they were unable to handle this. So
rats.
Martin seems ideal for this job.
Hey, that's offensive, but I am very dexterous. I'm very quick with the rat catching, and I do not always eat them.
Just bite the heads off?
Do you just eat the heads?
No, well, okay. No, but not like all the. Listen, it's hard out there for a cat.
I get it. It's all good. I've had cats my whole life.
Not like me. Wink.
No. but
So,
we
are you
need to unpack
all-
something
I love
later.
cats.
You all brought your own arms, correct?
I got these.
I have 2. Oh, you beat me.
These are also my weapons.
As I
Although
pull
this
out
one
my
might
flail.
belong to somebody else.
Aye.
You have someone else's arm?
Well, I have an arm and a leg that don't really match the rest of my body.
Oh, it's okay. These arms aren't what they originally look like. That's helpful.
Oh, mine neither. You know.
For one thing, they used to be shorter. You know what I mean?
So you need us to fight something?
Yes, we need you to go and clear the rats out of the dorm so that you can stay there. Unless you have other
This seems like a
accommodations.
very convenient test and not just a task you needed to get done.
I mean, it's a little
Well-
of both. Column A, column B.
I
you
love
know?
efficiency. Let's go do it. Yeah, let's go kill some
Yeah,
goddamn rats.
I believe you all would know that I might have some accommodations here, but I do believe you wish us to lay low as it goes. So
Yes. Oh, speaking
I-
of.
don't think those are our best options.
So, sorry.
Speaking of, none of you registered with Demo, did you?
No.
No.
Oh, well,
No.
We had
Well,
not
wait.
gotten
Already
to that.
read
Well-
something,
Yeah,
apparently.
Thana was already registered.
Okay, we took care of that. Carlotta took care of that. But
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
Kara?
No, nobody knows.
okay.
Off
Good.
the grid.
So what we're gonna do now is I'll take you guys over to where this house is, and I will open the door and let you have that. Please make sure that you kill the queen, because a lot of people have been killing. We've sent those in to kill the rats, and they kill the rats, but the queen.
This is
She's a
like a
tough old
hive
broad.
mind rat.
And
Yeah.
so we
Like
are-
rats usually are. They have a queen and
So-
drones.
Follow me, please.
Believe you may be speaking of bees.
Oh, sorry.
But I
Sorry.
Bees. What
we,
is
we
that?
get the metaphor.
Bees and rats, you know.
Never mind.
Go hand in hand.
Samos, you don't know what I'm talking about.
Would it be agreeable if I had a word with the rats first?
Can you do that?
If
Oh.
Can you
if we can
not?
prevent from having to dishevel our possible new home, it might be worthwhile.
Well, I can
Perhaps a word with
speak
the
to rats,
queen.
but the comprehension's the issue.
That's unfortunate for you.
Oh.
Dang!
One of those nature folk, right?
I said I was a farmer.
Hey.
So you can speak to the rats and the rat queen, perhaps?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, hell yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Unless it doesn't matter how you get rid of them as long as they're gone. Unless you want to live with the rats.
That does
Sonia-
not seem disagreeable either.
That
Perhaps we
does.
could
It does.
stare.
It does.
That does
It
seem
does.
disagreeable.
Yeah.
I see no reason not to share our accommodations with the rats.
They'll
that are
chew on your
already there.
wood, girl.
No one likes their wood chewed on.
Not by
Yeah.
rats.
Don't worry, Sonia. You just point us in that direction, and we'll get those rats out of there. Is that a sentence people say?
Sure, follow me. And as she walks out the opposite door to the one that you guys came in, you guys are let on the outside. And outside you see you are in a rundown area of town. When you look up, you see just like a concrete slab above you. There's no sun to be seen, and you guys are used to kind of some of this stuff before. Normally, in these large cities, that is kind of have there's normally like a video screen or something that like projects the outside, so it looks like you're outside. But in this area, there isn't one. You see these buildings that are like kind of like warehouses and are kind of run down. You see that there's trash all over the place, and you see these symbols on a lot of the doors. You've never seen the symbol before, but it's a diamond with a swirly pattern on the inside, and a lot of them say "condemned by Kingdom Corp" on them. And she brings you to this large, um, large Victorian style house. It looks like when they built New Orleans, they took care to have the residences look like the residences look in old New Orleans. Um, so there's huge bay windows. Looks like it could use some TLC, but it's a beautiful house. And inside, but on the walls, you can see some scurrying kind of in the windows. She goes up to the door. She pulls out a key. She unlocks it, and she says, "All right, I have some paperwork to do, because running a resistance does take some paperwork. So I will leave you guys to it, and you enjoy your day. When you're done, come back and see me. Thanks. Bye bye now."
Bye.
She walks off. What are you guys gonna do?
Well, Thana, do you want to? I don't know. You talk with rats?
Yes. Give me a few moments.
Hmm.
And Thana just starts like mumbling to herself and like drawing like little like sigils in the air, almost like she's playing with an invisible keyboard.
And
For
Zanros,
10 minutes.
Zanros, this is not your first time in New Orleans. You've been here before, but you've never been to this part of town.
Mm-hmm.
You've never been on this floor before. This is new.
Zanny Zan, what do you think of our? Can I call you Zanny Zan?
I believe that would be acceptable at this time.
Okay. What do you think of our digs here? You like it? You like where we're at?
I have actually stayed in worse accommodations than this, but
Have you?
it'll work for us.
Interesting.
And
When did you do that? When did you stay in worse accommodations? Do you think?
As some of you may know by my last name, I don't seem like I would be in this type of environment. However, I have distanced myself from my family and taken my own path through life.
Oh, Jesus, you're one of them?
How long ago? How long ago did you do that? Do you think?
Oh,
I guess don't. Do you think you would know?
It'd be a good 5 to 7 years. It's been a bit of a blur, but did not wish to ride the coattails of my family, as it were.
Huh.
Well, especially that family, I know.
Yeah, truly.
They have their own peculiarities.
Well, listen, I'm proud of you. It
Thank
seems
you.
like, far from be it for me to say for sure, but it seems like that would be a hard family to leave. Couldn't have been easy to do.
The accommodations and the lifestyle choices have been a step down from what I was brought up in, correct? But it's been for the better. I did, however, meet Wyatt, and life has been interesting since then.
Okay.
Oh, I have
But
a question.
let's.
I have a question, but I'm the DM and I can't answer it. I can't ask it.
But I do believe we have a house to clear out.
Yeah, so
Thana,
how's
are
it coming
you
along, Thana?
ready?
Yeah.
Ready to talk
You
to
Thana?
I don't know. Within
the
like
rats?
Takes about 10 minutes, so whenever the 10 minutes is up.
It's up. It's been up.
It's been up.
I don't know.
We having this conversation.
know.
Oh, yeah,
Conversation
ritual
was-
casting. Oh, that's fun. Yeah.
Yeah, and then there's just like a little flash in my eyes, and I don't blink because I don't have eyelids, but the eyes just kind of like shimmer a little bit, and then I'll open the door. Please
As you open the door,
wait outside.
As you open the door, the smell hits you like a ton of. Well, you don't have olfactory.
I don't
senses,
breathe. Yeah,
so
I
you're
don't
fine.
breathe either, so I don't even know.
But the rest of you, that's the smell of just decay and is just comes at you. And Feta, as you walk in, you see there are bodies that are still in the inside that are in various states of decomposition.
Like humanoid
Bodies.
Cool.
There are like, and there's like this mound of like roiling rats that are just like making their way through. There's like hundreds of them. And you
this is like a plague tale.
And you see
Rat King.
Off in the corner, this bloated, like just large rat. It looks to be about maybe 10 inches long, probably like 4 to 5 inches thick. It's a meaty rat. And as the door opens, all of the rats turn in that direction and they start to hiss.
I'll shut the door behind me very quietly. Pardon the interruption. I humbly request an audience with your magnificent queen.
She wants to see the Rat Queen. She wants to see the Rat Queen. She wants to see the Rat Queen. She wants to see the Rat Queen. Rat Queen? Yes. The Rat Queen no take visitors. No visitors for the Rat Queen. Only food.
Perhaps a...
Do you have food?
Oh, I'm sure I do. I am an excellent cook. In fact, that is roughly 26.3% of my programming.
You cook for the Rat Queen?
Yes.
You cook meal for Rat Queen. We will introduce.
Oh. Wonderful. Would a fire be appropriate?
Fire. Oh, no
I
fire.
have to cook. How do I cook?
Make a salad.
What does the Rat Queen
A
like?
meat salad,
A meat salad.
Meat salad.
She's a fucking rat. She'll be fine.
right?
Just start taking bodies.
Meat salad.
One of the rats runs up and crawls up your leg, and it's like,
Kitchen?
come this way. She
Okay.
scurries back down. The rats part as that one leads you towards the kitchen.
Wonderful. I will grab 2 of the freshest looking bodies by the legs and drag them with me.
Okay. They bring you into this kitchen. This kitchen is disgusting.
Sure.
Like, it's imagine a
Yeah,
kitchen
they're-
from
they just got
Hoarders.
stuff.
From hoarders or borders?
Hoarders.
Hoarders makes more sense, I guess, in context.
Imagine a kitchen from Hoarders.
Sure.
This is what you're dealing in.
Okay. Well,
we just
luckily, I don't
Not
have to
in
worry
there
about-
with her?
No.
Okay.
I asked you.
No,
I
she
asked you
closed
to
the
wait
door behind her.
outside.
That's right. Yeah.
I will. You'll know if I need help.
Xanaros is just leaning against one of the doors out, or one of the pillars outside, just waiting.
Yeah, and just like, do we want to take bets on how well she's doing? Bets, anybody?
As you guys are doing that, as she's making her way to the kitchen, and you guys are sitting outside, you hear a large metallic thump. Thump. Thump.
From inside the kitchen or from?
No, from
It's
out.
just her walking.
From out on the street out in front. Thunk. Thunk. Then
I will look over my shoulder for a moment and then be like, perhaps we should find some secluded positions for ourselves.
as you start to do that, you see this red beam of light that turns and comes down the road where you're at, and you're hearing thunk, thunk.
Perhaps let's do this expeditiously.
Thunk.
Yes. Yeah. Let's go into the rat room.
You hear a voice that yells, "Please state your business." And that is where we're going to end tonight.
All right.
Oh. Wow.
Guys, episode 1 is in the books.
Woo!
Woo! We did it.
Yay.
All right. I hope
Left us on a cliffhanger.
I hope you guys enjoyed everything that we gave you today. Remember, this is episode 1, so we're only going to get better and better as time goes on. Thank you
Just
so
like
much.
Star Wars.
Thank you so much for spending your time here with us. We're going to go ahead and do our outros now. Stephanie, why don't you start us off?
Sure, I can do that.
Tell them where they can find you and all that good stuff.
All that good stuff. Yeah, I am Stephanie. I'm Teen Tales Everywhere. And you can find me here on this channel doing so many things. I am here every Wednesday, either on this game, of course, or opposite Wednesdays playing Dragonlance Legacy of Chaos. I'm also every other Sunday playing Dragonlance, Dragons of Rebirth, and every other Monday playing Doctor Where the Fuck. And soon there will be another Monday game that we'll also be a part of that I'm very excited about called Nancy Druid. And I'm also in Helping Heart Hands coming up here. Golly, that's next week. I will be DMing the first game, playing a playtest of my own TTRPG that I have written and designed, and we'll see how it works out. And then I'll be playing the last game with the amazing Duval. I'm very excited about that. Level 20. Otherwise, I am the owner and shipper and crafter at Tabletop Loot. Words are hard. I have all the dice. I have all the dice bags, dice trays, all the things. You can find that, over at tabletoploot.com.
We gotta make some Cyberqueer.
Ooh.
Ooh, yeah.
Well,
Yes.
luckily we have a merch god in the stream, so, and that's not me.
So
That's the one with the blue hair.
That's the one with the blue hair, but we'll get to him last because he's got to do the thing that he
And
always
save
does.
the best for last.
Tig, how about you? Where can the people find you?
It's a fantastic question.
Nowhere.
I don't
Nowhere.
actually know any of my Twitter handles off the top of my head. I exist. That's the simplest way to describe it.
Here, you can find me
And the
here.
amount of social media that I actually actively do has declined. So, yeah, you can find me here, where I'm very much looking forward to this game. I get to be a player for once, not a forever DM.
Dougie, where can they find you?
Well, on social media, it's at Doug Terranova. If you're in the Kansas City area, I have 2 monthly comedy shows. One is an all-queer comedy showcase called Comedy is Queer. Another's a brand new comedy show with just a little hint of improv called Comedy Roulette, where the audience submits topics for the comedians to do. And I have a brand new podcast coming out in February, date TBD, called Who's Funding This Podcast? Me and another very funny comedian, Maddie Bird, will be discussing and poking fun at many a conspiracy theory on there.
I can't wait to be a part of all 3 of those things. At some
Yeah,
point.
well, you're already on Comedy is Queer.
I'm already on Comedy Square.
Yeah, and you'll definitely be on Comedy Roulette and on, all 3 of them. Yeah.
Tyler, what you got going on?
I am Tyler Thulin. That's THULIN. That is my that's my Twitter handle, Tyler Thulin. I'm also Diatomic Anemone on Twitch and Steam and places like that. Yeah. Let's see what else. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Yeah.
And Maddie, where can they find you?
Nowhere.
No. Don't look for me.
I don't exist. Hey folks, thank you for joining us tonight. I'm Maddie, aka So Maddie Games. You see him pronouns. I'm just the guy whose name's on the channel. I'm just here. But you can find me running and playing games here. Eventually, actually, I think starting, I want to say in early March, I'll be appearing on the Emporium of the Wayward Gamer once a month for a Star Wars series, where I'm going to be playing a droid. So I'm very excited about that. But I run Dragonlance. I run Star Trek. I play in games here, including this beautiful one here, and of course Duval and Dragons every other Sunday. And pretty soon we're gonna have another game coming up on Tuesdays. Is set in Eberron, so stay tuned for that. And I believe we have Colica Thursday coming back here very soon, with our keeper Pete. Excited for that. I'm not in that. I can't do everything, you know. But I do graphic arts. You can see my portfolio at SoManyGames.com. I make overlays and opening sequences, logos, and what have you. You can hire me through there. And I also own and operate SoNerdware.com. SoNerdware,
it's what the nerds wear.
We have a new collection of lewd shirts, rude shirts, like he, him, whore. And, you know, I put the D in daddy. So, you know.
I'm getting that one for Dave.
Fun shirts.
Nice.
So head on down to SoNerdware.com, and right now, we have all of our unisex classic tees are buy one get one 30% off, and all of our hoodies, whether they're pullover or zip, are buy one get one 40% off right now. So head on down there, and you don't even need to remember a coupon code. It's automatic. Just stick them in your cart and buy them. Anyway,
take them in your cart and buy them.
Yeah, please. Also, that's it. Jason, did you tell the folks what you do?
Nope, I'm doing it now, and then I'm going to throw it back to you for our outro.
Sounds good.
The best thing. So my name is Jason. I am Little Star 8481 on all the places you can stalk your ex. That's Twitter. That's Blue Sky. That's all of them. Just if you name it, it's Little Star 8481. You can find me here every other Sunday for Dragons of Rebirth with the fantastic Maddie and Stephanie. You can find me every other Wednesday as the Dungeon Daddy for this fantastic game. You can find me coming soon every other Tuesday for the Eberron game. That's going to be amazing and so much fun. You can also, if you're in Kansas City area, I will be performing with Dougie on February 19th for Comedy is Queer.
I didn't give any dates for I'm terrible. Figure it out.
That's always a fun show. It's always a good time. My goal is to pack the house out for our February show because I have things to say.
It's always a crazy, wild show.
It's always a wild show, especially when we get heckled. That's great. But a good 9 inches. Whip it out there, bitch.
Yeah.
But
Present
that is
it.
it. Yes.
I didn't want to see that guy's nasty ass dick.
I mean, I want to see everybody naked. I don't care. At any rate, that's a conversation for after dark. There is some other things that are coming up soon that are attached with this particular show. We're going to do a chat show so that you guys can get to know the people here, get to know kind of the insights of their characters, all of those great things. But that is going to be coming soon. I have asked someone special to host that show for us. So we'll see when that's coming. I'm going to give it a little time for this to marinate. But that's where you can find me and the things that I am doing. So, Maddie, there is a tradition on your channel that I want to make sure we keep going for this show. So I'm going to take it to you so that you can do that thing you do.
Well, thank you, Jason. And thank you for running a fantastic game tonight. But folks, before we go, we just have a few things to remind you. And that is, remember, Black Lives Matter, trans rights are human rights, stop AAPI hate, stand up to Jewish hate, stop telling people with uteruses what to do, okay? It's not your uterus, fuck off, all right? Mental health is health, climate change is real, read a fucking book, free the fucks, and when given the opportunity, choose love. We love you. And we will see you tomorrow? No. Is it tomorrow? I don't know. If not, see us Sunday for a one-shot. It's hot. All right. We're out of here. Bye.
All right. Thanks, guys.
Bye.